Ladies and gentlemen, next to say a few words, would like to call upon our guest of honor, gracing this occasion. Please welcome the President of the International Federation of Procurement and Supply Management. Please welcome Engineer Chris Oanda.
Good evening. Good evening. First of all, I am so delighted. I thank God for having made it here today. As you might have heard from our president, I have been between airports for the past almost 24 hours to get here. And it's remarkable to see all your faces, and I want to apologize for everything I've missed since the morning. But I've been duly briefed that you have had a very, very wonderful event. So it's an honor to stand here before you just to make a few remarks, beginning with that apology. And I'd like to believe that you have accepted my apology wholeheartedly. I meant to be here with you from 9 a.m. in the morning as per the original plan. But sometimes in supply chain, plans don't work. So we've got to put in a recovery mechanism. With all that behind us and standing on all the protocols observed and established since morning, I just want to recognize the Honorable Chaturganga, the Deputy Minister of Industries, and also to recognize the Secretary to the Prime Minister's Office, Mr. Pradeep, who is here with us, Ms. Mangala Gunashne, the Director General of Planning, Ministry of Industries. I want to recognize our president, Mr. Dilanta, really a wonderful young man who has given everything to this career and profession, and also to ISMM. All senior executives of ISMM who have now become part of my family friends. All guests and members and friends of ISMM, not only who are here, but also who will be watching your proceedings on your official channels and social media. I salute them for their support. The organizers of this event, you have done yourselves proud and us proud, really raising the bar every year. I want to recognize and appreciate all the participants who've taken part even prior to this day to make this day possible, and especially to recognize and appreciate the partnership with government sectors, the academia, the education sectors, Ministry of Industry, Ministry of Education, the private sector, and all the CEOs who have given time to make this event what it is. And I want to thank you as ISMM for setting the pace, not only in your country, among professional associations, but also in Asia and across the IFPSM in all our 5 continents. My pleasure of being here is to underscore IFPSM's continued partnership with ISMM. Last year, when we were in Mexico, our friend and former president got an award of recognition for work done over the centuries that has been carried and epitomized by him being the president, and he was recognized as the best performing manager of the associations across IFPSM last year. This year, your president was recognized, in addition to all of you in China during our annual summit, for the work done between your association, the academia, and in particular with the Ministry of Education, where your effort to introduce prior learning to early stages in supply chain management is commendable and truly a first across our worldwide recognition as IFPSM. That shows what you have done to inculcate trust in your government, in the work that you do, trust in industry, in the work that you do, to the extent that they can agree to inculcate syllabus learning from an early stage to bring talent up from the very bottom to where it is at university levels. Today, across the world, you are aware of the challenges that we face as supply chain practitioners and the industries we support in ensuring that despite the tumultuous global environment, the completely unpredictable scenarios we have today, we still have to perform to ensure that we deliver services both from teaching and modifying the teaching to be relevant, but also to actual delivery in the shop floor, in the offices, where we work every day to drive the industries and to drive business for Sri Lanka and many other countries. So I want to suggest that you kindly show by a waving of your hands that you have forgiven me for coming 12 hours later than I should have come. I want to have dinner feeling more relaxed that I am forgiven. Secondly, I want to underscore that your support for the leadership of ISMM will not only propel them to the global stage, but also in the coming few years to be a core member of the board of the management of IFPSM, where I expect that one of you or a couple of you will actually be elected into board management at IFPSM, into committees of IFPSM, so that the success that you have here is also recognized and appreciated at the global level by having one of you or a couple of you participating intrinsically in the management of IFPSM. And you can rest assured that that will be part of my wonderful recommendation into the IFPSM fraternity. So without much ado, I want to appreciate you and thank you for having me here this year one more time. And I want to give an apology for our Secretary General, Marinda Lindich, who was unable to be here with us because she had a clashing diary, which we couldn't override with a prior commitment that was made to be at another function in Europe with our association in Croatia this very weekend when we have this function here. With that, please receive our salutations from IFPSM and an appreciation and a promise of continued partnership between ISMM and IFPSM. God bless you all. Thank you so much. And Mr. President, we wish you good luck in the management of this great and wonderful association so that it becomes bigger, larger, and completely one of the very best that sets examples across the world. Last September, when we were in Xiamen in China, the president and your delegation of approximately 6 or 7 people were actually recognized for the work that you have done, and I believe that they brought those recognitions and salutations back to you from the Global Association. Thank you and God bless.
Thank you very much. The President of IFPSM, Engineer Chris Oanda, would like to call upon Mr. Lilantha Subasinghe, President of ISMM, Been accompanied by the Vice President of ISMM, Chair of the National Supply Chain Day and the 53rd Anniversary Celebrations Committee, Mr. Ranila Besekara, on stage, please, to present our guest of honor with a special token of appreciation. Thank you very much, Engineer Chris Oanda, President of IFPSM.